First Fans Forum with our joint manager Tom Wade.
You're watching NE63 TV.
It was a great turnout on the night. Tom answered questions from the floor. Here's a few highlights.
It's got a great future, and it's up to us together to make it good. And that's from the club, from the juniors, reserves, all the way through the supporters club, the media side's taking off big steps. But we've got to do it together, and we've got to get up to your 200 here again, and and beyond that if we can do. But we've got to give you something to come and watch. And people I've spoken of are pretty excited about the season, and that's what you want. You want to be excited for the season starting, and which players they're bringing in, which players they've kept, and so forth. So one or two lads are getting a bit older in the team, so we will keep them happy. But you're right, we've got to be pretty strong and have a squad of 16, 17, maybe 18 players max. And we've got to pick the best out of the people that come to the club. We've signed everybody on, but I've always been a gaffer. But Stephen's always been a gaffer as well. And I'm here. The reason I'm here is to try to boost the club up. I'm not here for any egos. I'm got an ego at all. I've got no here, and we're both here for the right reasons. How it develops and how it works. I spoke to Stephen this morning on the phone, and we're talking about different duties and that. I haven't got a club that's going to work, to be honest, but I think it will, because we're both here for the club, both here to make it successful here. And if Stephen's strong on certain things and I'm strong on other things, we'll just have to marry them together. But we both are here because of the club, and we want to enjoy football. You lads come watch it. When you're managing it, it's even worse. You'll take it home here, and it's just playing it all the time. So we want to come here and enjoy what we do. When I went to Gateshead, I was manager at Gateshead. We had any money, and we brought loads of players in, and the supporters didn't like the players we brought in, and we brought a couple of older lads back in. They weren't happy. We're losing games, and when you start winning games, it's no problem. But when you're losing games, you think you should win. It hurts you big style. But if you look at the players we've got, you've got Buchanan, who was captain of Blythe Spartans. You've got Paul Anthony, who was captain of Benfield, won the league. I was manager at Benfield, won the league. You've got Sean Bell, who's an absolute top class player. You've lost the two young lads early on, which is a massive problem with your pace. So there's a lot of reasons why. The problem you've got in a club like Ashington, and the club like some of the clubs there, Newcastle, Benfield, this sort of size clubs, is when you lose players and they're on contract, you've got to keep on paying them. So there's no sort of magic pot to bring other people in, because you're up to the limit on the budget, and that tends to weaken the squad a bit. And a lot of players, I know this for a fact, a lot of players last season played with injuries because they had to play. So it's one of them situations that when you like I said before, when you're in a bad run, anybody can beat you. And we need to make sure that we see that early on and change it. And I know the lads change formation a lot, and there's loads to try to change it, but sometimes you just keep it as it is and just change the personalities, And that's easy said, that, but for me, it's tough. And I know the lads are trying to think of loads of different ideas to change things. And sometimes you get deeper and deeper in the mire when you do that. And I know by experience I've done loads of things, and you're sick, and all of a sudden you think, shit, what am I doing? And before you know it, you've lost 10 games, and then you're in a fight. So with my experience, I can maybe see that and stop it, and maybe look at it differently. Whereas the lads who were here last year were so into it on a regular basis and trying the best to do things. Sometimes you don't see the wood for the trees. It's got a great future, and it's up to us together to make it good.
Bill and Tom, we've met the fans tonight. You've heard their opinions. What are you personally looking forward to this season?
I think a few things. Working with Stephen's a big one. He's a legend. He's a very, very great bloke, and he's got a lot to offer this club, and I think he's going to enjoy his season next season. I hope he does. Working with the players, we've got a good squad. We've signed all the squad from last year, and playing in front of these supporters. We're expecting 6 or 7 tonight, and there must be 50 people here, which is fantastic. It just shows that the club's in a good place and just ready for the season to roll on. So it's all good. It's all good news, all positive, and cannot wait.